It's the year of Mahabharata, and Lord Krishna, in the Great War, curses Ashwatthama for an immortal life. No, it's not the kind of immortal life that Ashwatthama wanted, because Lord Krishna tells him that the world is gonna head into doom. You will be a mute spectator, you will just wait and watch, and at the end of it, Kali Yugam happens, and I will descend as Kalki, and your job is going to be to make sure that I am born safely, and the curse will be erased. This is the story of Nag Ashwin's Kalki 2898. Now, does director Nag Ashwin help us show the story of how Kalki helps a dystopian India redeem itself, or shows us the door to the exit of the cinema halls? Keep watching. This is Dr. M. Vanakamanga. Alright, if you're new around here, do like, comment and subscribe and hit the bell icon. There's a lot of work that goes into making such videos. I script it, I shoot it, and I edit it, I find the music for it, I get the mood set right. Anyway, getting into the movie, let's start with the production of the movie. See, the movie was actually started in 2020 and it got complete in 2024. No, that's 4 long years post-COVID. Aadu Jeevatham also was started around that time, and we know what happened to the movie, right? The movie was a complete disaster. Now, if I were a smart director, I would actually use that time to do my research, get my casting right, get my score right. Well, Nag Ashwin claims that he did all of that. But the other problem with a movie that takes a long time to release is that the audience's initial speculation and, the waiting factor, the thrill of the movie coming out goes away. Another big problem is whoever is there in the movie, they also lose interest in the project, meaning their focus goes away because they go and take other movies to act and and perform, especially the technicians, because they're all plugged out and they go as production unit into some other movie. What happens in this movie is somewhere the focus is kept, somewhere the set design, the CGI and the VFX, all of them came in place. Problem is, are just CGI and VFX enough to say a really good story? Does it help you connect with the movie? The biggest issue in this movie is there is no connect, even though there is amazing VFX and CGI. Now, I'll tell you why. Because most of them are plagiarized from dystopian movies. Likewise, in a movie, the first 10 to 15 minutes is where you need to hook the audience. But in the first 10 minutes, you see the movie's color palettes and terrain. They're all plagiarized from George Miller's Mad Max. See, the inverted pyramid that comes as the complex in this movie is lifted from Roland Emmerich classic Stargate. See, the list goes on. If you see the stone that Ashwatthama has in his forehead, which Lord Krishna removes, doesn't it remind you of the Mind Stone from Vision, which Thanos removes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Heck, they didn't even spare the lightsaber from Star Wars. Coming to acting. The actors, actresses, and the chatbots. It's a futuristic movie, right? There has to be a chatbot in the movie. I'm not a very big fan of Prabhas. He's an actor of the masses. When he comes on stage or when he comes on the screen, people just want to hoot and scream and shout and, clap their hands. That's what they want to do. I mean, does he do any of those things in this movie? Are there any hand clap moments? Zero. In fact, he comes as a dumb-witted, lazy fellow who's always lying down and he's saying, that, you see that over there? That is my destiny. That is one scene in this movie, okay, before the interval or after the interval, I don't remember, where Kalki's presence is announced and there's lightning, interplanetary movement and all that happens. And he goes and stops a wall from falling. And after that, you actually think our man is going to be very mature. Mera, this is my journey. This is my path. I need to take this. this. It looks like he's realized it. But no, you know what? 10 minutes later, he's again lying down and he's talking to Brahmaji and he's saying, I have to pay the rent. See, my destiny lies in that complex over there. I mean, he doesn't know anything to do to get into the complex. The casting just couldn't save this movie. They had Amitabh Bachchan, they had Deepika Padukone, Prabhas. Heck, they even got in Dulquer Salman. I was so surprised to see S.S. Rajamouli. I don't know what Ram Gopal Verma was doing there. Suddenly, Dulquer Salman comes in. What a big mess. What a big mess. Kamal Hassan comes and he looks like plagiarized Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. And this prosthetic is so tight. He just can't emote. He's like, all through the movie, he's like, he's both, it's just not moving. I couldn't sit through the first half. Just when the second half came, I was looking for more and more entertainment. I was thinking, okay, let's see if there are any VFX that's involved or if there's anything else that makes me want to sit and watch the rest of the movie. But you know what? There's one really irritating character that comes in the movie, and that is a chatbot called Buji. Now, we always have sidekicks that try and help our heroes, right? But this chatbot actually insults him all through the movie. It's like a mock that is kept in the movie. It's like, you know what? The hero will say, I will come and kick everybody's ass. I will like 20, 30 people also I will manage. Chatbot will say, you first kick one fellow's ass. It will say, duh. If I were Bhairava, that's his name in the movie, I would reset this app and probably I might even delete this chatbot. I would go for Siri or something else. It was such a pain. It even had its own theme in the movie. Come on. And talking about themes, okay, I actually, I'm a big fan of Santosh Narayan. Whenever they say, oh, the music director has arrived, this actor has arrived, I think Santosh Narayan arrives in every movie. He redefines himself in every movie. He's on a quest and a never-ending quest. And I know Santosh Narayan from the days when I was learning music. We used to go to theory classes to the same master, Augustine master. They would have finished the theory class. But you know what they would do? They would hang around. They would stay around. They would stay around to see what the other students are teaching, what are the doubts that they are hearing. That was his quest from then till today. Now, he was telling me that, he was telling in this interview with Bharadwaj Rangan that he's actually gone through a whole process of finding the right sound for it. He said he was in Uganda. He went there and recorded a whole bunch of drums, and he recorded an orchestra in Australia. All of that. But you know what? Nothing of that sort is felt or heard or helps you connect with the movie. See, both Santosh Narayan and Hans Zimmer do a lot of electronic music, and they add a lot of orchestration on top of it. They like to experiment that way. But the problem is the movie. The movie took 4 long years to make it, and the director had no vision because the score is so loud all through the movie. There is not one time when there was rest given to your ears where there's going to be no music. That's the time they actually want you to introspect and think. The problem is this movie didn't have any introspecting moments only. This problem only had irritating fights and irritating comedies which they thought was comedy. Where will Santosh's score fit in here? Kalyani Nair has a fantastic choir team, and they had also been a part of this team, and they had given in a lot of good soulful choir rendition. Watching it in Atmos, I had to listen very hard to find where are those choir sections, where are these happening. It is not that they got blended with the movie. They were so loud and they were so non-stop. You never had a chance to enjoy the score separately. Normally, I would stay back in the theater to listen just to the bit of the score as the end credits are going up. But here, I wanted to leave even before the end was going to come, because I knew what the end was going to be. I knew what was going to be happening, and I knew that they are building all this up to say, hey, you know what, there's going to be a second part that's going to coming. You come and watch on the second part. Right now, we are only setting the scene. Day. Come on. You have wasted 3 hours of somebody's time. 3 hours, you could have given them something good. Something, if you're actually trying to build up for a second part, I would say make it very, very short. 1.5 hours is what you should have done. Wait for it to come on OTT so that you can watch it. Unless you're a hardcore Prabhas fan or like an Amitabh Bachchan fan, or like, then I have nothing to say to you. You've already made your decision. Okay. Dr. Nag Ashwin, Director Nag Ashwin, Dr. M. Director Nag Ashwin, sir, get your act straight. Don't try to plagiarize somebody else's dream. George Miller had a vision. It took him 10 years to bring that vision to life. When you have 3 hours in your hand and you had 4 to 5 years to make it, we expect something big. You can't just build it on publicity and say, hey, you know what, put the teaser. I've put Rajmouli in here. No, people will come and see. I think I should stop going to the theater because I'm getting pissed off watching such movies. Well, if you want, you can go watch the movie. And you can come back here and drop in your comments in the comment section. This is Dr. M. Thanks so much for watching this. Do like, comment and subscribe. And this is the Vocal Experience YouTube channel. Vanakkam.